Hey, what's up everybody? It's Andrew with Handguns, and today we're going to be going over this safe from Wincent. So it retails for about $169 on their website and on Amazon, although I have seen an Amazon link for $109. I'll link everything down below in case you all are interested. But basically I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of this product and give you my final opinion on it. All right, so let's take a look, see what's in the box. So first thing you get here, you get 4 batteries, 2 screws for mounting, and of course the manual inside. Set that aside here. Let's get this out. See the actual safe. It does have some heft to it, so it's not very light to start with, but this is the safe itself. See, it's pretty nice construction. So as you could tell right off the bat, one of the pros is that there's multiple ways to get into this safe. You have a key, you have a fingerprint reader, which is pretty fast, and you also have a keypad, which is backlit, which is nice for obviously in the bedroom or anything like that. So having those options I think is definitely a pro. Let's open it up with the key first, since we haven't installed the batteries yet. It does also have a cable, so you basically have 2 mounting options. You have the option of using these screws that come included, and or you could use both, I guess. The cable as well, you could mount it to like a fixed object or something so that it stays there, like for example in your car. You can mount it perhaps under your seat or something of that nature. So I'm going to show you all my personal home defense setup. This is a Glock 19 by Agency Arms. Basically got a Trijicon RMR on it. I got a suppressor height sights as a backup, and also a Surefire light. I think every home defense setup should have at least a light on it, so you could identify your threat. And then also I have a Glock magazine here just as a backup in case I need it. I think it's actually wise to have these larger magazines for home defense, because you're not going to be able to do reloads in your boxers as easy as you would, normally with your EDC. So I don't like it too cluttered. I think it should be pretty simple, just like this, easy and accessible. But theoretically, let's say you wanted to store some more stuff. I did have some other options here so you guys can check out. So this is a Glock 43. As you can just see, it will accommodate. You could actually just sit it on top if you need to. And of course, you're still going to close, no problems. So you could theoretically use more guns or stuff it with things, but I don't recommend that, especially for home defense. I would keep it simple, and that way you know what you're grabbing. Now turning the safe around, I'll show you some of the features inside. Pretty simple. You have a battery compartment here. So you'll do your included 4 AAA batteries that will go there. You have here a reset button, and you also have here an LED light inside, which is kind of cool, so you can see exactly what's inside your safe. Now, one of the pros I wanted to mention in terms of security is they did hide the reset button pretty well inside. I think it's very difficult to access if the safe is closed, because that's one of the ways people will defeat these safes. There's a couple YouTubers out there like Lockpicking Lawyer and a few others that will go out and try to pick these safes, and that's one of the big safety flaws that they have, is making the reset button accessible to people prying open the sides. So this one doesn't have that problem, which is definitely a positive. All right, so I just installed the batteries, and default code is going to be 1234. So let's see how that works. 1 2 3 4, and definitely jumps up with some force. So it jumped up off the table a little bit, and this is a pretty heavy safe, but obviously if it's bolted down or secured, you won't have that. And I think it's kind of cool because it opens up relatively quickly. You don't have to do one of these like slow opens when you have an emergency. It's just a quick pop open, and I think that's definitely one of the pros of this product as well. Now, testing out the fingerprint reader, I programmed it now. It just took me about 30 seconds, pretty easy. And works first try. Do it again for you all. All right, that one didn't work. This one worked. I feel like a few tries is important, so you know how often it's going to work for you. And most of the time it does work. But I'll tell you, I work at a hospital, and I have to use my fingerprint reader all the time to pull drugs, and it doesn't always work. And this is expensive, like $1,000 equipment, sometimes tens of thousands of dollar equipment, and still fingerprint readers don't work all the time. Hands can be sweaty, dirty, you could have lotion, anything could that basically disrupt the fingerprint reading. So it's nice to have backups. I really appreciate these, and knowing what I know from work, it does come in handy to have a backup. Now the cable, it's pretty common sense, works easily, kind of like a slip knot. Just put this through, attach this here, and then you'll put this to obviously a fixed object, close the safe, and you're good to go. And there's your cable lock. And here on the back of the product, you'll see where the screws will mount for you. Now, I've discussed many of the pros of this product, and overall, I do honestly like it, but I will discuss some of the cons now. And one of the main cons of this device is that obviously it could be defeated, just like any other safe eventually can be defeated. Some obviously will be easier than others. And remember, the point of a safe like this is to protect against adolescents, kids, and more importantly, to buy you time from adults, right? Because eventually, I mean, I have tools in my garage that could break this open. But there is a really good YouTube channel out there called Handgun Research. I was checking out his channel, and he also was reviewing one of these safes and was able to defeat it basically by removing this plastic piece and then using a paper clip on the back to like hit a circuit and basically pop the safe right open. So you'd have to like break this plastic piece off, get a paper clip, fold it over, and basically, you know, put 2 parts on the circuit, and then it'll come open. So it is possible to defeat it. I'll drop a link down below in case y'all are interested. But honestly, I'm not surprised. I think any safe could be defeated by the right person. That's why locksmiths exist. So, you know, I don't expect Fort Knox out of this, but it does, I think, serve its purpose for buying you time and providing you a reasonably safe device for protecting against children getting into your firearms, and you know, maybe for when you travel or whatever it is, you know, just to buy you a little bit of time and a little bit of peace of mind. I'd also probably throw in an Apple AirTag or something in here so that you know its location in case it is stolen. But you know, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let me know your feedback down below, and of course there'll be links down at the bottom. So see y'all in the next one. WRG out.